Realizing how big of a hypocrite I must be for getting mad at my dog when he gets reactive after hearing a noise outside of our new apartment, when I still allow myself to get triggered by online trolls. It's been a little over 3 weeks since we moved into our new apartment, and I want to avoid making the same mistake that I always make whenever I move into a new apartment building, not taking advantage of all of the building's amenities. Don't get me wrong, our current apartment building is by far the nicest building I've ever lived in New York, but as a PSA to all the trolls who think that I'm just copying other YouTubers who may or may not live in the same building, I'm not new to this. Except for the first 2 years when I was in law school in New York and had literally no money, I've been fortunate to live in very luxury buildings. Even my dorm room in college was a luxury high-rise, but that was mostly because I have social anxiety and didn't want to share communal bathrooms. Oh, sorry, I was just reading this New York Times article featuring the dog. The article is about people who have dogs who pamper them at home with at-home groomers because, you know, it's a lifestyle. And the dog, his name is Gustavo. Now that we've cleared that up, let's go in an amenity store and see how many of my building's amenities I can try out in 24 hours while working from home.
Not looking up at my dog's barking. Thanks, Gus.
I was wondering where my dog was. The whole time he was in my bathroom waiting for me. Now time to get out my morning routine and get my day started. Just got invited to a happy hour for work because the UK funds team is in town. My coworkers are great for the most part. Social interactions, and especially forced social interactions, really give me anxiety. And might make light of the fact that I have social anxiety, but it's really real. And it's something that I did not fully appreciate until the pandemic, to be honest, when we couldn't go anywhere and we had to stay at home, and me realizing that I was actually not mad about that because I no longer needed to make excuses about why I couldn't come into the office or why I couldn't go to group events. Now, I'm a social person, but in small doses. And as you saw last week when I'm with my best friends like Teresa, those environments, like small groups with people that I trust, I thrive in and I can be super social. But when it comes to large groups or coworkers, I just don't do well in those environments. And for that reason, I tend to typically avoid going to work social events also, and have been for the past 3 years the only woman associate in my sub-practice group. Don't get me wrong, there's never been any situation where I felt uncomfortable in any of these social settings with my coworkers, but it's just when we aren't talking about work and we have to talk about other things that are going on in our life, it just makes it clear to me that we are different. There's really not much that I can relate to with my coworkers who are men, who don't look like me, who don't have dogs. I mean, that's a big one for me. I don't necessarily like putting myself in those types of situations because then I get really awkward and I don't know what to say. I typically don't drink when I'm at work events just because the optics of it, I just don't like it. So for that reason, I will not be attending this event tonight. I can literally just watch these boats go by all day. As someone who grew up in the Caribbean, I just love being near the water. My little angel. Oh, you got a little scragglies from mommy's hair. Usually I have your hair on me. Oh, he's so sweet when you're not barking. Oh, how cute he is in his little bed. It was gifted. Thank you, Bark. The day definitely got away from me. I'm going to take a break to go show you my building's outdoor amenities before it gets dark and too cold. And then I'm going to come back to work and then show you the spa amenities later tonight. I think that's the main section that's outstanding that I haven't showed you guys yet. Let's go outside and see the outdoor amenities. My body hasn't completely warmed up after being outside in the cold to get the footage that you guys just witnessed, which was absolutely worth it. You do anything for content, or maybe that's just my motto, but I'm still struggling to warm up. I am freezing right now. I'm wearing comfy hoodie and my warmest leggings, and I'm still freezing. So I'm just gonna sit tight and work for 2 more hours before I take a little break and show you guys the spa and the sauna and literally just mellow out, chill out. But the crown just came out, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna have that on in the back, complete a few more hours of work. Today's been a pretty manageable day at my job, I'm not gonna lie. Working a lot, but not as many interruptions, so that's been great. Oh, Gussie, come here. Come here, Papa. Gussie, come here. I don't know what's bothering him. Papa, what are you barking about, sweetheart? Come here. All right, back to work, guys. Hi, it's Tay from the past again. As I was sketching out the concept for this vlog, I received an email from one of my UK colleagues who I actually really like, letting me know that he was gonna be visiting the New York office on Thursday. So of course I made an exception from my rule against working from the office. Shocker, I'm actually still at home today. I emailed my coworker and it turns out that he has meetings until this afternoon. So I interpreted that as I am not gonna go into the office until then. So I'm just gonna be working at home with my dog until this afternoon. And it actually works out really well because I have a SAKARA Circle ambassadors meeting. Because I was gonna have to skip it if I was gonna be in the office the entire day, because I don't take any type of content creation, influencer, or business related calls when I'm at work, full stop. Actually join that call because we have a lot of really exciting Black Friday specials and sales in store, so stay tuned for more on that. I'm gonna work for a few more hours at home, and then I'm gonna go into the office a little bit later this afternoon because I also have my chiro PT appointment scheduled this afternoon. Just because I work really close to my chiro office, it just makes sense for me to kill 10 birds with one stone. I'm gonna get back to work, and I will see you guys in a little bit with a recap. Free. Such a disappointment. Steam room truly makes me want to be a better person. I need to incorporate the steam room into my weekly routine because wow. I even tried out the HAMMAM and it was just, yeah, I'm gonna have to work my way up to that. I got up to my knees before I was just tapped out and I couldn't feel my feet. So the steam room, oh my God. Found my new dissociation break spot. That is it. Like, wow, I'm never leaving home. I'm so excited for my SAKARA. A week without SAKARA was really tough. This week I got root veggie enchilada. This is one of my favorites, absolutely delicious. It's like a 2-parter. Then I also got this sweet potato caramelized onion flatbread. Can't wait to try that. And I also got my green smoothies. I absolutely love these and they're so filling, so I added them onto my subscription. So that's getting Law and Order SVU, so we're gonna take a different route. I really needed to see this right now. I'm stronger than anxiety. My I am affirmation that just popped up says, I'm going to get through this and could not come at a better time. Was today the best day in the world? Absolutely not. Did I allow other people's projections of frustrations that they are dealing with that have nothing to do with me to affect me negatively? Yes. Should I have done that? No. But you know what? I'm a work in progress, and tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Tomorrow's Friday, so I'm done working for the night. I'm gonna go make SAKARA for dinner. I'm so excited to be back on SAKARA after my week hiatus. Oh, I truly missed it. Definitely stay tuned for next week, because as I mentioned earlier, there's going to be a huge announcement with a huge Black Friday sale for SAKARA, so definitely want to stay tuned for that. I can't wait to share that with you guys. Oh, also, in next week's vlog, I'm going to be taking you guys behind the scenes of a brand photo shoot that was postponed since August. I'm so excited because we will be updating my website, all of my social media, profile pics. It's gonna be really fun. So I can't wait to show you guys behind the scenes of that. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, you already know what to do. Go binge all of my shorts because they're amazing, and have a wonderful weekend. Also, no shade to the trolls on YouTube, but I've received harsher comments from children on TikTok, so there's that. Tell me you're a crazy dog mom without telling me. I love twinning with my dog. Look at him in his little cute teddy Sherpa. Hi, Papa. And of course, I'm matching. Ready for morning walkies.